had everything I ever wanted. Good credit, fair skin, a present father. Yes, it would appear our young man friend had it all, until the Daily Caller of May 13th, 2013 explains that Stephen Petrowski was kicked off of Northwestern University's diversity board because he was a white male. Now, unlike me, they didn't think he had a huge diversity factor. Explaining, our university is not ready in any capacity to have a heterosexual white male be in charge of diversity and inclusion because he benefited from white privilege. We can't just go kicking them out because they're white. That's racist. The way we talk about diversity now is by telling straight white men that this is a private library and the library is closed. Duh. A study by the Diversity Journals on March 5th, 2013, over 70% of white men agreed it is unclear whether or not diversity includes them. Hint, hint, it does. Now, I don't care how enlightened you made your heterosexual white roommate after arguing about diversity issues like how Stella got her groove back. We need public platforms for these white men to have these diverse discussions. Given, the New York Times on November 26, 2013 explains, "We are more diverse than ever. We must include straight white men, or SWIMs, in the discussion." So let's examine the problems, causes, and solutions to our diverse lactose intolerance. In addition to jumping, straight white men have two problems. Diversity discussions and how we define diversity. First, straight white men feel they don't have a place in the discussion. According to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette on October 12, 2008, Caucasians are oftentimes left out of the discussion altogether. Wait, did I just say 2008? What happened in 2008 to make white men feel left out? Oh, Obama. And this problem exists today. According to the New York Daily News on December 12, 2013, co-CEO of Archie's Comics, Nancy Silberkleet, reportedly discriminated against her SWIMs by, quote, using her gender as a weapon, yelling penis, penis, penis during business meetings. How comic. Also how real, because that really happened. These absent viewpoints make white men feel they can't comment on diverse discussions. Well, I didn't feel I could comment on my best friend's grandma's makeup job, but that didn't stop me from saying, look, Nancy. I don't care if it's your birthday. I'm not taking you down to the Piggly Wiggly until you fix your face. Similarly, those who do speak up are seen as insensitive, out of line. Second, we have a dysfunctional definition of diversity. According to Al Jazeera America on February 26, 2014, many Caucasians don't consider themselves as a part of diversity, while people of color suffer from racial fatigue. And after all that running, who can blame them? Meaning they shy away from discussions about race. So we see diversity as minority, instead of just being different. The catalyst of January 11th, 2013 explores the benefits of including discussions that have white male members. Benefits like getting to the TSA without another random screening. Oh wait, think of it this way. Just because you're bland doesn't mean you're not seasoned. So raise your hand if you are a straight white male in this room who has never kissed a boy. See, no one. Oh, we gotta start with one. Pauses. White privilege and swims are the norm. But first, the double-edged sword of white privilege, or societal privileges which white people benefit from that other races do not. For those unfamiliar, imagine walking into a job interview and getting the job. Privilege, imagine. MSNBC on December 23rd, 2013 explains that many white Americans can't grasp the concept of white privilege. Probably because it's a double-edged sword and those are dangerous to grant. Now, while it's crucial for everyone to understand these benefits are real, this term culturally paints all straight white men as having a shared life experience. So white people think black people look alike, and black people think white people live alike. So don't ask me if I'm related to Tyler Perry, and I won't ask you about your money. Privilege is perpetuated by not allowing the privileged in on the discussion. Second, we see swims as the norm. According to the updated Daily Diversity Inc., the not racist prequel to Monsters Inc., many Caucasians consider themselves unraced, while everyone else is raced. Except me. I don't race. Unless I'm chased. I race when I'm chased. In a study conducted by the Courier Post on February 22nd, 2014, over half their swims agreed they do not show their authentic self by staying quiet about gender and race and not volunteering for diversity opportunities, like the opportunity to take me to Popeyes. Y'all know they have black pepper butterfly shrimp? By taking straight white men out of diversity altogether, we rhetorically suggest that they are the problem diversity needs to fix. According to Psychology Today on December 22nd, 2013, when it comes to interacting with the concept of diversity, white men just don't get it. It gets super confusing and super messy. But Tyler, how do we fix this? To quote Jennifer Lawrence, thank God for me. I have two solutions I call IKEA. Inclusion in education and attitude, the K aside. First, we need more inclusive education in college campuses. Classes that speak to everyone's perspective, even you. Girl, you haven't said anything all hour. Participation is 10%. The Society for Human Resource Management on February 12, 2014 explains, this helps strengthen the arthritic knees of diversity. No one's voice needs to be silenced when everyone's voice is at the table. At Popeyes. The Journal for Diversity in Higher Education on March of 2013 explains that after students experienced a course including the white perspective, students realized they were erased, enhanced their knowledge on critical racial issues, and took behavioral steps towards becoming allies. Steps like these. We need to enable students to join the conversation. To clarify, not dominate, because normally that goes poorly, i.e. all of history. But be a part of. Second, we need a diverse attitude adjustment. We all play a part in diversity, and we need to have more diverse discussions. But Tyler, I'm a big old swim and I don't know how to get started. Well, first, there's no way you're in this room because we covered this already. Second, visit the website WMFDP.com. And no, that doesn't stand for website made for this problem. But white men as full diversity partners. They have resources and information to help companies, organizations, and teams get started with the conversation. And if you don't want to read any of that, just remember my motto, be black. Friend, listen, accept, converse, and kick ass. Don't worry, I have a pamphlet with all this information and more. But like I said, I have a pamphlet, so... I can email it. Last year, during my African American literature class, we attended a W.E.B. Du Bois lecture. The last speaker was a white man. Afterwards, I was offended that a white man was telling the story of a black man like he didn't deserve a voice. Until my professor, Dr. Clark, stated that anyone who takes the time to learn about another's perspective, regardless of race, has my respect. This man was passionate, had 2 doctorates in African American studies, and I brushed him off because he was white. That discussion opened my eyes and allowed me to comprehend the speaker's arguments, rather than his skin color, or lack thereof. After examining the problems, causes, and solutions to our diverse diversity issue, everyone can be included. After being questioned by the student government, Stephen Petrowski revealed he was diverse all along. Jew. Reminding us that once we look past the black and white, we'll always find a silver lining.